Hi, today I have with us Mr. Vivek Pathak, Additional Manager IT for Bharti Heavy Electricals Limited, BHEL. Firstly, Vivek, congratulations for
Thank you.
receiving the Cybersecurity Excellence Award for Government 2024 from the Cyber Express.
Thank you so much.
So, your thoughts about that?
On getting the award, I was very elated uh, because I think for the first time I'm coming to this type of conference organized by Cybel, and I would like to thank the organizers for recognizing all my efforts in the field of cybersecurity and giving me this prestigious award. This is also a prestigious award for my whole organization because we are doing a lot of work into cybersecurity, being a government organization. Thank you.
That's lovely, Vivek. So, as you said, you represent a critical infrastructure kind of entity. So, as we know, firstly, it's an election year. Secondly, it's been a year where geopolitical tensions are at an all-time high, and critical infrastructure is at the center of all these cyber attacks and everything. So, your thoughts about how you as a critical infrastructure organization have prepared for it and how you are facing these challenges.
See, as you rightly said, that being the election year, there are a lot of geopolitical tensions also around the world. And as you know, BHL is into a very critical infrastructure. It's manufacturing for the defense sector, it's manufacturing for all the critical infrastructure like the power sector also. So we are always uh, looking forward, or we always face some type of cybersecurity attacks for which we are always prepared for that. In terms of preparedness, if I tell you, we have our SOC in place. The security operations center is at place at the corporate office. We also have the network operations security center. So this centers get all the logs from all the critical servers which are there in the units. Maybe it may be the AD server or the web server or the proxy server. So all the important servers of BHL of the units are coming into the SOC and coming into the NOC, and we get the alerts in the centers, and immediately, as and when we get the critical alerts, the endpoints or the servers are blocked by the IP addresses, and the individual units are informed that this is the particular IP address from which we are receiving malicious traffic. So we have disabled it. So kindly look into the system or the server or the endpoints and get us the feedback. So this is one of the major important steps which we have taken. Secondly, with respect to ransomware, as you know, world over you have ransomware attacks, and ransomware is not a geopolitical. That if there is a in one location you have an attack, you will not have attacks in the other areas. So in BHL also, very recently we faced a small ransomware attack, but many of our servers were not affected. Only some of the endpoints were affected. And immediately, what we did, we took managed services from one of the vendors. I will not want to name the vendors because this is actually not the platform to name the vendor. So we took the managed services, and immediately we got the remediation action done by this third party. Secondly, we are also looking at zero trust security. Don't trust, always verify. So with respect to zero trust also, we are in talks with number of reputed vendors, and the implementation of zero trust has started. Last but not the least, we are already following the best practices which are there in the market, like access control, immediate and automated incident response. Last but not the least, multi-factor authentication is also in place in all our critical servers and at the endpoints, and in all those applications which are critical to BHL, like the procurement application. So, in short, this was from me.
That was really insightful, Vivek. Especially the point now that you made. Threat intelligence is at the core of everything. It helped you not just like prevent it, but when it happened, because often the case is like, when is it going to happen? Right? Because it is going to happen someday. Yeah, none of the organizations are safe at this point of time. So, threat intelligence is acting as, taking the center stage and acting as one of the most primary things, essential things to have. It has helped you in critical infrastructure. Do you think the application is there for each and every other kind of sector as well?
So, if you talk of the government sector, other than the sectors which are critical, like you take BHL, there are a number of agencies, government agencies, which help you in that. One is certain. If you are in contact or if you have a relation with certain, they will give you alerts as and when they get alerts from international agencies, like you can take UN or you can take Interpol. So, as and when they get any alerts from them, they immediately pass it on to the government agencies. Secondly, the government sectors or the government agencies or even the private agencies can get certain drills done on their network. So the penetration testing will be done by certain on your servers which are facing the internet. One is this. Secondly, there is an organization called as NCIIPC. You must have heard of it, which monitors cybersecurity incidences in critical infrastructure, which government has built specifically for the critical infrastructure. So BHL has a tie-up with NCIIPC. Even other government agencies and private organizations which are strategic to the company can have a alliance with NCIIPC, and they can get relevant alerts and information with respect to cyber security incidences from NCIIPC. Thirdly, there is a very important agency which is STQC. STQC, according to me, is one of the most reputed organizations for certification of ISO 27001. There are other agencies also, but STQC, which is a government agency, is the biggest and the most reputed firm for doing the audits for ISO 27001 certification.
Vivek, that was really insightful. I'm actually taken aback with the kind of knowledge that you've shared with us right now on this platform. And again, congratulations for your award. And it was lovely having you for the Cyber Express as well. Thanks so much.
And I look forward to the entire day as well as to the panel discussion in which I would be part.
Absolutely.
And last but not the least, again, I want to thank Cyber for recognizing my efforts and the company's efforts. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.